is £15 million for not just schools, but office mental health. I mean, is it...
Well, first of all, I think Theresa May should be applauded because it really is the first time we've talked about mental health, and I've said for a long time it's something we're not talked about a great deal. And it really is that kind of Cinderella service of health generally, physical health and mental health, and it's very important that we focus on that, not just for children, but for adults as well. 1 in 4 of us will have a mental illness at some point in our lives, and they are incredibly debilitating. And I think teachers are in an extraordinary position. I think it's great in some ways in that teachers are there and they are very much the conduit. They know the children. They see them every day. They are going to see the early signs when a child goes off their food or is withdrawn or doesn't have the same eye contact they had or perhaps doesn't have the same sort of enthusiasm for their lessons. They will spot that much faster than anyone else. Now, having said all of that, I think they're a good referral base. I think what they then need is the supportive network to say how they then refer on to physicians or onto psychologists or onto social workers. Or
what about the causes of poor mental health? I mean,
but mental health...
the NUT and some psychiatrists take the view that our government's approach to education is actually fuelling the problem of poor mental health in children.
I don't buy it at all. I'm afraid school is hard, exams are hard, and they're part of training
our children are, statistically, amongst the least happy in the developed world.
They
Countries
may well
which don't have testing till much later tend to have much happier children.
I like testing, but
well,
schools
you're a
are
doctor,
not
you
just...
pass
but
lots
schools
of them,
are not just... Yeah, but I did struggle to begin with, well, actually, I struggled... I think all children struggle. And growing up is a very difficult time, you know. You're fraught with anxiety and worry about your own self-worth and how do you fit into society. There are other things, bullying, for example, the pressures on children from other children, and not to mention all the problems we're seeing with drugs and with alcohol and so on.